Yay.
Yay, Kanye?
Yay.
Oh, God. When I was younger, I loved this guy's music, but right now, these tweets, you know, he's clearly got some mental health issues.
Okay. Is he lying?
About?
Is he lying? All right. I'm out here in Austin, Texas, around the University of Texas campus, trying to see how people feel about Ye and Nick Fuentes. We'll see how it goes. Stay with me.
How many times you ain't wanted, then they tell you what you gonna do. Had to dip off from London, I had to really that night. Fuck your favorite rapper, his number ain't even numbers. Fuck your latest designer, this that new easy come up. Platinum cars turn milk chocolate to peanut butter. Niggas claiming they call me, ain't even have my number.
All right, here today, talking to the people down at the University of Texas campus. So I'm asking about America. What's your thoughts on America right now and the direction it's going with Trump and everything else?
Low-key, I think it's kind of crazy, but it's just one of those things where, I mean, the majority of the people just voted for him. So I think there's a lot of young people that are fairly ignorant, me as well. I'm not saying I know all of that, but I find it a bit unfortunate where I'd say America's headed right now, but...
Think it's unfortunate?
Yeah, I think it's pretty...
So it's actually very interesting that you would ask that question, because I feel like about 50% of Earth thinks that Trump is like out to destroy everybody and is like the final boss of Earth and we're all going to die and it's going to be infinite nuclear winter. And the other half feels like he's the savior that's going to bring peace forever. I sit outside of both of those opinions. I feel like he's the symptom of something much bigger that's happening.
Okay.
So I normally don't get myself involved in politics much, but I do believe that right now there's a lot of definitely some crazy stuff going on and a lot of stuff that people should or should not be worried about. But for the most part, you know, try to stay out of it, but also, you know, you got to try to survive out here.
Questions? I'm asking everybody basically what do they feel about America right now? The direction it's going with Trump and the way ahead. What do you think?
I think America, it's kind of seen like a reality TV show. I think every week I'm tuning in to see like what's going on, and most of the problems aren't like political problems. They're like more drama, social problems. So I think America looks like a TV show, at least for me to outside perspective, you know?
Realistically, I should say first and foremost, I'm Latino, so a lot of the policies that he's enacted and more the sort of culture that he's catalyzing that's very anti-Latino and very anti-immigration, I think contradict original American values if that's something that you think is important, considering we're a nation built on immigration. And it's also, more than anything, it's reflecting how it's reflecting a vital flaw in the system currently about how difficult it is for people to immigrate legally.
So there's a philosophical concept that when you have an area that is confused,
Right.
like example, a bedroom, right? You've got clothes over the floor and you've got trash and stuff like that. In order to put order into that space, it first has to become more disorganized. You got to pull the bed out from the wall so you can vacuum underneath the carpet, and you got to pull all the clothes out of the closet and stuff like that, and it looks even messier than before.
Right.
But then, once you're done, it's neatened up.
Okay.
So Trump is the most visible aspect of that's happening right now.
How do you feel about the Epstein Files and him not releasing all that stuff?
Shoot, man, everybody wants that release. I do too.
Okay.
I do too.
It speaks for itself. I mean, if he doesn't want to show the files and he said he was going to release the files, I mean, I would think I'm guilty, you know?
You say what?
I would think I would think that he would be guilty just because he would want to show the files.
Yeah.
Like he said he was going to show them, he didn't show them.
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure. And how do you feel about the disappointment that some Trump voters had as far as him not being fully open about like Epstein Files and things like that, and some of his associations with Israel, for example, and some of the criticisms he's getting in that way? How do you feel about that?
I can't really comment so much on Israel as much as I can on the Epstein Files because, so I don't have Twitter, but I do have Facebook, and every single post that I post to Facebook, I mention the Epstein Files.
Okay.
Because if we, the 300 million Americans that are not in the club, don't keep talking about it, it'll never happen.
Okay.
And the thing is,
I mean, he was friends with the guy, so it's hard for me to not think that maybe there's something that he just doesn't want people to see. But I don't I mean, yeah, it was a big thing that he promoted as being important to him, and for him to kind of go 360 on that, it's suspicious, if anything. I don't know a lot about the whole thing, but I think it's suspicious for sure, right?
I haven't seen much on it, but I assume, is he involved with Epstein or something?
There's rumors that he may be on that he's on the list. I think Elon tweeted something that he was on the list, but I think the main concern was just releasing it, and he hasn't done that. So what do you think about that?
I think it's probably a lot of different things that are going to be exposed if they do release it with a bunch of different people. Already some names have been leaked, I believe, so the full list can definitely probably bring a lot of celebrities down if they're on there,
I mean, how deep am I allowed to go in this? Whatever I want to say. Okay.
Go.
So you will find out, if you haven't already, if you push hard enough to find out about it, that every politician and every celebrity that you like, that you don't like, that you've never heard of, has been bribed into the club, right? You've got this pedophile prostitution ring. Mm-hmm. You go have sex with little kids, it gets photographed, it gets filmed. You're allowed to be part of the club, but you got to do exactly what you're told.
Okay.
Right? So whether he's playing 5D chess or whether he's totally fumbling the ball or whatever, regardless, it's really putting people's attention on one of the most important things that matters, which is the fact that our leadership is controlled by people that don't want us doing well.
What's your thoughts on Nick Fuentes? You ever heard of him?
Is he like Nick Fuentes? Is he a podcaster?
Yeah, he does. He's like a political pundit. He's young. He had been banned and censored. He was part of Ye 24 when Ye went on Alex Jones.
Is he the one that likes to rage bait people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are my thoughts on him?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a rage baiter. Like, I don't take anything he says too serious.
How do you feel about Nick Fuentes?
No, I don't know about him.
You don't know who you know?
No,
Okay.
barely. I've heard the name, but I don't know. What is he doing?
He was a part of Ye 24. He's a political pundit, pretty young guy, about 26. He's been canceled, banned, censored, but he's been making a lot of headway with some of his political views. So you're not tracking that guy right now?
No, sir.
Okay, do some research on him. He's a pretty interesting character.
I've heard that name. I'm not sure. Can you remind me what he does? I know he's not good. I know he's controversial. I've heard that name.
He's controversial. He speaks a lot of truth. He's pretty raw. He's a young guy, about 26. He's a political pundit. He had been canceled and banned. He was a part of the Ye 24 time frame when they went on Alex Jones together with Ye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I do know that, but I don't know. But.
Are you familiar with Nick Fuentes?
Barely. He's some guy on. I don't have a Twitter account. I never did. I heard that it was like more addictive than crack, and I said good enough for me.
If you're not on Twitter right now, you're wrong. Real talk. Yeah. If you're not on Twitter right now, you're wrong.
Well.
So you don't know a lot about him?
I know that he is a political commentator. That's as much as I can say.
I haven't seen his podcast specifically, but I've seen just like clips pop up here and there.
Okay.
But I don't take him too serious. It's just like rage bait.
Okay. How do you feel about Ye?
Ye? Honestly, I like Ye. I like Ye creatively, musically, artistically. I do love everything, but I do see the things he's been saying lately, but I don't think that's my place to kind of like weigh in on him. I do also think it's like a mental health issue, you know?
Okay, last question.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Ye?
On Kanye?
Yeah, do you support Ye?
The current Ye? I don't know about current Ye.
Why not?
Oh, shoot. He off the meds.
Is he lying?
Is he lying?
Now that's an interesting one because depending on what corners of the internet you go to, you find out that celebrities are actually like, for lack of a better term, sleeper agents.
Yeah.
Like they get drugged, they get hypnotized, they get made to do things they don't want to do. And Ye was actually posting on his social media screenshots of his, like, I don't know, CIA handler or whatever, saying like, hey, if you don't stop, I'm going to make you go crazy. Like more or less word for word.
Are you referencing like with his like things with Jews?
Everything. Is he lying? Like whenever he rages out, is he lying?
Okay, I don't know. I guess so.
Yeah, okay.
I guess so.
Do you know what he's lying about, or can you give me an example?
He's references how everything all the bad things connects back to Jews, right?
Okay.
I mean, I haven't looked too much into it. I know there's a bunch of conspiracy theories out there, but yeah, I mean, for now I'm gonna say he's lying because I don't really see anything like hard evidence to support what he says.
Okay. Ye.
Kanye?
Ye.
Oh, God. When I was younger, I loved that guy's music, but right now, these tweets, you know, he's clearly got some mental health issues.
Okay. Is he lying?
About
Is he lying?
lying about what?
Whatever he's ranting about, whatever he says, are these lies or are these just uncomfortable things that maybe shouldn't be spoken out loud?
I'm not sure what he's saying, if he's trying to expose the government, but I know that he has a lot of mental health issues, so for the most part, I'm not really listening to what he's saying or following anything that he's putting out there.
Appreciate that, man. You want to jump in?
Yeah.
Okay, come on in.
Get in there.
All right. How do you feel about, do you know who Nick Fuentes is?
No.
No? Okay. How do you feel about Ye?
Like you said, I think he has a lot of mental health issues, and I think he's gone through a lot with when his mom passed away. I think
Right.
he kind of changed mentally.
And do you think he's lying?
I think that he thinks he's telling the truth, but
Okay.
he's not.
So if Ye says that most black celebrities are signed to Jewish executives, is that a lie?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
In my mind, it just proves that celebrities are controlled opposition. Yeah, I mean, what's happening to him is unfortunate, but it's not accidental.
Yeah.
You know, he stepped out of line. He was made an example of. That's my personal opinion.
Okay. Last question. If you had to pick between Trump and Ye to lead the future of America, their ideas, how they see the world, what you think they'll be about, if they're going to be truthful or not, who would it be, Trump or Ye?
I'd say yay, but
Yeah.
but anyone who's like willing to get rid of like stop ICE, I'm all about.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Understood. Okay. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Definitely. Hey, thanks. Would you vote Trump or Ye?
Dude, I would rip up my voting thing. I
You
mean,
had to pick one.
I mean, dang, this is hard.
Yeah.
I guess just Trump, because right now with what Ye is doing is, you know, a lot of his tweets, he doesn't seem to be in the best state. I wouldn't want to even, you know, don't really get in my, I don't know what's going on with Trump or what he's done wrong, but yeah, I've heard mixed things about both, you know, on both sides of yes, Trump, no Trump, but I know that definitely Ye probably isn't the right option. You know, he's a rapper, he's not a politician, and he shouldn't be getting involved in that.
Okay. All right. All right. Last question. If you had to pick between Ye or Trump to lead America, lead the future, who would you pick? If you had to pick between one of those two, who would you pick? Gun to your head. Let's go.
Gun to my head. I'm thinking yay. I don't know. Okay, I don't agree with a lot of the things that Kanye has said, or Ye, sorry. But I think if anything, I agree with almost. I think that probably a lot of the things that he has said out loud, Trump also believes in, just won't say it.
Yeah.
When it comes to more of his polemic points, but he has had a huge impact on the United States and just in this generation in general with his music. And I'd say we already voted in one celebrity in, why not do another one? I get if I had to choose gun to my head, I would probably pick neither. But if I had gun to my head, I'm choosing Kanye.
No doubt. Okay, that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate that,
Yeah,
dude.
thanks, man.
And if you had to pick between Trump and Ye going forward, their ideas, who's spreading the more love, and who do you think will bring the country forward more? Would it be Trump or Ye?
As president,
As leader, president, whatever that position is.
I think Trump, because he's done it before, and Ye has he doesn't have the same, the same background Trump does in politics and everything.
Okay. All right, that's all I had. I appreciate y'all. So if you had a choice between Trump or Ye to lead the future, which one would it be, Trump or Ye? You only have those two choices. You had to make that choice today.
I'd pick Trump.
Okay.
You know, it's not that I don't dislike Ye, but he's got some stuff going on right now, and you wouldn't want somebody in that position in charge of a group. It's not that I don't think he could never be an effective leader. It's just he needs some help before he's going to be effective in a leadership position.
And last question. Okay, this is my real last question. Give me one thing that you're red-pilled on. What are you red-pilled on?
Hey, I'm not sure I fully understand red pill. I'm not gonna lie.
That you know the absolute truth about that maybe the rest of society is like sleepwalking on, but you
Oh
know.
shoot, Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Is that a good thing? Are you saying that in a good way?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's king.
Okay. I agree with that, brother. We on the same page. All right. That's it, man. I appreciate you, bro. I really do, bro. All right. Okay. Hey, well, I definitely appreciate that. You're my first interview ever on the street, bro.
Really?
I got the courage to come out here and do it today. You're the first one
Well,
ever, bro.
I guess you
so I
hit the
appreciate
jackpot.
it. All right, man. Good stuff,
Thanks.
man. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Take care of yourself, man. All right. So there it was. Went out and talked to a few people about some of the hot topics that are going on around the country. Let me know what y'all think. Please leave your comments to be, respectful. We're not here to punch you down, right? So I do appreciate everyone who took the time out of their day to talk with me a little bit on the street there. If you're seeing this video, just know that I definitely appreciate it. My advice for all of you would be to keep looking for the truth and to follow Christ, and you can't lose. And we'll see you next time.